While most NBA players dream of making it to the Hall of Fame, Shaquille O'Neal did not stop at that and kept going. From 1992 to 2011, he racked up 4 championships, 3 Finals MVPs, a season MVP, and 15 All-Star appearances, earning over $250 million in salary alone. For many, that would have been the pinnacle of success. But for Shaq, basketball was just the first step. Today, he's worth over $500 million and is on track to becoming a billionaire. Not for what he did on the court, but for what he built after it. Here's how Shaq became one of the smartest businessmen in sports history. Over his 19-year career, Shaquille O'Neal earned an estimated $292 million just from his NBA salary alone. This included a groundbreaking, record-setting $121 million, 7-year contract back in 1996 when he signed with the LA Lakers, one of the richest deals in league history at the time. But Shaq's influence stretched far beyond basketball. His larger-than-life personality and undeniable charisma made him one of the most marketable athletes ever, bringing in another estimated $200 million through endorsements alone. He landed major deals with brands like Reebok, Pepsi, Icy Hot, and Buick, all eager to attach their name to the 7'1" superstar. But Shaq was never just an athlete. He was an entertainer. Hollywood took notice, leading to roles in films like Blue Chips, 1994, where he portrayed a talented basketball player, and Kazam, 1996, starring as a genie. Despite Kazam grossing $18.9 million against a $20 million budget, Shaq reportedly earned $7 million for his performance. In 1997, he starred in Steel, a superhero film, as the last of his leading roles in Hollywood. His passion for music saw him release 4 rap albums, with his debut album, Shaq Diesel, even going platinum, proving he wasn't just dabbling, he was making waves. Beyond the court, the cameras, and the music, Shaq had a vision for something even bigger, building a lasting legacy in business. Over the years, he's expanded his empire through strategic investments, ownership stakes, and brand partnerships, constantly reinventing himself. It's estimated that throughout his career and countless ventures, Shaq has earned and generated well over $800 million, and he's nowhere near done yet. It is believed that Shaq earns over $60 million annually, just from his business endeavors and franchise investments, proving that his financial success didn't stop when he left the NBA. One of his earliest and most notable franchise investments was in Five Guys, where he reportedly owned around 155 locations, roughly 10% of the entire company at the time. By the time he and his team sold their stake in 2016, the business was valued at an estimated $100 million. But this wasn't the end goal. Shaq wanted to diversify and expand past just one major investment. And diversify he did. Shaquille O'Neal's business empire spans multiple industries, including food and beverage, health and fitness, automotive services, and retail. He holds significant investments in various restaurant chains, fitness centers, car wash businesses, and retail brands. We'll get to that later in the video. With such a diverse portfolio, Shaq has mastered the art of making money work for him, rather than the other way around. But while his businesses thrive, Shaq remains deeply connected to the sport that made him a household name. He recently signed a massive $15 million a year long-term deal with TNT to continue as a broadcaster, keeping his presence in the basketball world alive. As a key figure on the beloved Inside the NBA team alongside Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, and Ernie Johnson, Shaq's persona, humor, and deep basketball insight make him a fan favorite. Whether it's on the court, in the boardroom, or on TV, Shaq's influence continues to grow, proving that retirement was just the beginning of his next chapter. In 1998, after walking out of an arena, Shaquille O'Neal was confronted by a mother who criticized him for selling shoes that many families simply couldn't afford. Her words struck a chord with Shaq, and he knew he had to make a change. Without hesitation, he walked away from a massive $40 million deal with Reebok and partnered with Walmart to create an affordable shoe line. Shaq understood the real issue, once saying, "It's not that kids don't want to wear $20 shoes, they don't want to wear shoes that look like they cost $20. His vision paid off, big time. His Walmart shoe line has sold over 400 million pairs, priced between $19 and $29, generating an estimated $10 billion in total sales. More than just a business move, this decision speaks volumes about Shaq's character. He's never been just another wealthy, self-centered celebrity. He's a man who listens, understands, and gives back to the people who support him. For years, Shaquille O'Neal's primary residence was a massive 12-bedroom mansion in Orlando, Florida, a true testament to his larger-than-life persona. Spanning an astonishing 35,000 square feet, this custom-built estate wasn't just a home, it was a personal paradise. It boasted a sprawling 6,000 square foot indoor basketball court, a colossal 17-car garage, and a towering 10-foot privacy wall, fit for a giant. Shaq originally purchased the land in 1993 for $4 million, pouring his vision into every inch of the luxurious property. In May 2018, he listed the home for sale in the market with a jaw-dropping price tag of $28 million. However, after multiple price adjustments, dropping to $22 million in January 2019 and later to $19.5 million in September 2020, he ultimately sold it for $16.5 million in January 2021. Nestled in the prestigious Isleworth Golf and Country Club, this estate was one of the most extravagant homes in the area. But Shaq's real estate empire extends far beyond Florida. In 2017, he expanded his portfolio by acquiring a sprawling 15-acre property in suburban Atlanta for $1.15 million. The following year, he secured a home in Bell Canyon, an exclusive Los Angeles suburb, for $1.8 million, later listing it in 2019 for $2.5 million. In 2021, after his son Sharif joined the Henderson-based NBA G League team Ignite, Shaq added a Las Vegas home to his collection, purchasing it for $1.95 million. This property was briefly listed for $3 million in 2022 before being pulled off the market. His most recent acquisition came in May 2022 when he bought a spacious 5,200 square foot home in Carrollton, Texas for $1.5 million. From luxury estates to smart investments, Shaq's real estate moves are as dominant as his presence on the court, proving that his business game is just as unstoppable as his basketball career. Shaq's empire stretches far past basketball, with endorsements, investments, and businesses bringing in massive returns. Even after retiring in 2011, as we've mentioned before, he still earns around $60 million per year, more than he ever did in a single NBA season. One of his most lucrative deals is with Papa John's, where he owns 9 franchises in Atlanta and signed a $5.63 million contract, plus royalties from the Shaq-a-Roni pizza. Every sale earns him 20 cents in royalties, and with over 3 million pizzas sold, this deal continues to grow. He also received nearly 56,000 restricted stock units, valued at $5.6 million, securing his stake in the company. He also co-founded Big Chicken, a fast-casual fried chicken chain that launched in 2018 and is expanding rapidly, with over 350 locations in development across the US and internationally. Shaq has made strategic investments in fitness, technology, automotive services, and retail. He previously owned 17 Auntie Anne's locations, but later sold them due to shifting demand. His fitness portfolio includes about 40 24-hour fitness gyms, and his automotive ventures include 150 car washes, which continue to be a steady source of income. His business moves extend into tech and consumer goods. He was an early investor in Google, Apple, and Lyft, with his Google stake becoming one of his most valuable investments. one he even admitted to forgetting about until it skyrocketed. He has also been the face of Gold Bond and the General Insurance, helping those brands gain visibility with his larger-than-life personality. One of Shaq's most legendary investments was in the home security company Ring. Initially, he was just looking for a security system for his home when he discovered Ring cameras. After installing them, he was so impressed that he reached out to the CEO and became an investor. That decision paid off massively. When Amazon bought Ring for $1 billion, Shaq walked away with a fortune. With such a diverse portfolio, Shaq has mastered the art of making money work for him. While Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Magic Johnson may have billionaire status, no former NBA player has maximized their brand quite like Shaq, and his ever-growing bank account proves it. And just like in his playing days, when Shaq gets the ball, you know he's going to score. His success off the court proves that with the right mindset, smart investments, and relentless drive, the game never really ends, it just changes. With his empire growing every year, it's only a matter of time before Shaq joins the Billionaire Club. If you enjoyed this breakdown of his journey, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the biggest names in sports, business, and entertainment. There's always more to the game than what happens on the court, so stay tuned.